All right, my friends, let's turn this around. So, here's my dilemma right now. I am still at the DC. Got here early today. Had a wonderful trip up here. No issues, no issues. And, went over, picked up my trailer, got my paperwork, and I did my inspection of my trailer, because I actually do that. I do inspections. And had a flat tire on the trailer. Come on, I'll go show you. Now, we have air hoses they give us so that we can actually hook them up to our Glad hand. Basically, you take this Glad hand here, you take the air hose, you connect them together. I had to run it through the other side. So I ran it through the other side. Let's walk around, I'll show you. And then I had to untangle it because it was all kinked every which way. So I had to run it through this side, come up over here over the tires, and in the process of the tires, caught all the grease underneath there as well from the fifth wheel. Then came all the way around back here to the very last tires. Now, my trailer is loaded to just about here. I'm going to go ahead and weigh it later, but right now I'm not moving it anymore. Because here's what I got. This tire here was at 10 PSI. I took my hammer and I thudded it, and it went thud. Not thud and left a little ring like it's supposed to. It went thud and stopped. So I went ahead and I aired it up. I got it to about 80. My truck does not stay running. In order to put air to the tire, you have to have constant air going from the airline. Well, the only way that happens is if the truck is running. Well, the truck shuts down because it's got a freaking idle on it. And the temperature says that it doesn't need to stay running, so it shuts it down. So I had to keep going back up there and restarting the truck and coming back and checking it, Anyway, and then here's the best part though. This tire, yes, was low, but this tire, let's see if we can show you. Oh, now that I've moved it, we might not be able to see it. Oh, it must be on the bottom. This tire is completely got a flat spot on it about the size of my hand. And it's all the way down to the metal treads. And it must be actually sitting on the bottom of it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Can you see it? Oh, okay. Rotate your phone. Bite me. Facebook. Come on. All right. There it is. Let's see. Can you see that big flat spot? Can you see the metal? Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. That's because getting in and out of these doors for all these stupid stores, most of the time we have to do... what do you call it, turns. Okay, yeah, my brain's not thinking. Sorry, guys. Anyway, and then as I was taking care of this problem, which my trailer was originally parked over here, as I was taking care of that, they came over to my old trailer that still had all of my rollers and everything in it back here, and they were going to take it and put it in the dock. I'm like, no, you can't take it yet. It's got all my stuff in it. I can't come chasing it down. Because they would have had Taylor come get it, or they would have just taken it out and thrown it off to the side, and then I would have never seen it again. So, anyway, here I am. I called Breakdown, and they are going to come. Hey, Jim, how are you? They are going to come over here and supposedly take care of this. Now, I do have a... I got to put my gloves on, guys. I'm cold. I do have a spare tire on the back of here. It ain't in the greatest shape, but there is one here. So they're sending Eds out. Eds is the same people that towed me out of the mud the other day. So Eds and I are going to get to be real good friends. So here's my spare tire there. And actually, while I'm at it, I should check to make sure that the key they gave me. But see how this tire's chewed up? Look at this. Can you see that? Yeah, that's not exactly what I call a tire in good condition, folks. That's fucking nasty. Excuse my French, but... Well, let's see, what does it say? Inspected to be good on 10/10. We'll see. All right, and now I have to see. I do have 2 master lock keys. I was just talking about this with my good friend Dawn. I do have 2 master lock keys. So now I have to see whether or not one of these actually goes to this. One goes to the master lock that I keep for the trailer. And sorry, right now you're looking at the... Okay, not that one. How about this one? Oh, good. It does work. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Now I can't close it. Okay, it's closed. Don't want to lose that. Losing that along the road would not be good. Okay, so I do have a key for it. I knew I had 2 master lock keys. I assumed one was for the spare tire. I really didn't know for sure, to tell you the truth. All right, so yeah. So needless to say, it's aggravating. Right now I have just about 9 hours on my clock. Where I'm going to is an hour and a half away. But my original, oh my God, phone. My original intent was to be where I needed to be by 7 o'clock so that I could shut down and get my full 10-hour break in without having to fudge my clock or do anything goofy like I've been doing. But I swear to goodness, every time that I try to do something like this, something just throws a wrench into the works. I try my darndest to be on the ball and get everything done the way it needs to be done, and it's just annoying me that it just didn't happen. All right, well then I realized I had my paperwork from last time that I didn't turn in, so I'm going to walk over to the office and turn that in, because I'm sure it's going to take Eds a little bit of time to get over here. And they do call before they come out, so I've got my phone with me, although we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Look at this. I mean, seriously, if you Google this place on the map, it comes up as a big giant field. It doesn't even show that there's a damn building out here. It is a big place. I mean, it's a nice DC and all. Can you see it? It looks like my camera's all messed up. There, is that better? Yeah. All right, so anyway. So yeah, I'm half tempted to go sit back in the truck and just take a nap at this point. So aggravating. And I have 4 stops tomorrow. I've never had 4 stops before. I'm a little nervous about that. It's giving me a little bit of a tossy tummy. I'm probably going to have to take some Imodium just to keep myself from unnerving myself. But, hey Kathy. I was just saying, I've got a flat tire on my trailer when I went to go pick up my trailer. It's a fully loaded trailer. It's got a flat tire. I put air in it with the air hose that they have us carry. I got it from 10 pounds up to 80. It's supposed to have 100. I don't hear air leaking out of it, but the tire next to it has a huge flat spot on it, and you can see the metal threads coming through. So needless to say, that thing's just ready to blow. And with 4 stops tomorrow, I'm not taking that chance. I'm just not doing it. My first trailer out of here, I took a chance with having, it had 2 bad tires that were really chewed up and had flat spots all over them, but they weren't as bad as this one. I mean, this one you can see right down into the metal. So yeah, that's not okay. So I called the shop and said, I got a breakdown. Come on over and take care of me, guys. The nicer part about this is compared to when I was with the other company is if I had breakdown and I wasn't rolling, I didn't get paid, or you got paid like $10 an hour for after the first 2 hours of breakdown. So I'd sit here for 2 hours or whatever, and then you basically not get paid. It was just you were sitting here with the truck, babysitting the truck, making all the arrangements to take care of the truck, and you didn't get paid for it until after 2 hours. Now, this is, I get paid for the day regardless. But I'm sure they would like me to go out and actually be where I'm supposed to be by tomorrow morning so that I can get it all delivered and ready to go. And hopefully it doesn't take too long for Eds to come out here and take care of it. I want to say it's going to take about an hour to change this tire. And it doesn't help that it's on the inside. But, whatever, you know. I got to do what I got to do to be safe. And, you know, that tire blows in the highway. It can not only, you know, mess up the trailer, it can mess up somebody's behind the trailer, you know, it can go off. There's all kinds of things that can happen, and I don't want to be responsible for such things. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I got my headset on. I'm assuming it's playing. I'm going inside now to put paperwork in. We will probably lose a signal when we're inside, because this building has terrible reception. These are all the trailers here that they're getting ready to load, or they are loading. See little red lights? That means don't touch. We're not allowed to touch the trailers regardless, but... Alright, I'm coming up to the building, so I'm going to go ahead and shut off. I'm sure they won't want me filming the inside. Or anyway, at least be quiet. I'll just be telling I'm doing nothing. Okay? Everybody, shh. I'll go drop off my paperwork and go sit back in my truck and wait for the tow truck to come fix my flat tires. You would think the guy before me that had this trailer would maybe have had a clue. But no. Nobody does their due diligence. All right. Was he already gone for the day? He might be gone for the day, or he's stepped out. He must have stepped out. All right, I'll just go ahead and put this in the box. Oy. So yeah, this is Taylor's doing the job with 2 people. They have a desk for somebody else, but poor man does it all by himself. Little microwave, a coffee pot that looks like it has seen better days. Is that thing nasty? Can you see the coffee pot? Look. You can tell it looks like it's burned up a couple million times. And then that's the loading area back there. It's the warehouse. Then there's a little sitting area called the driver's lounge, I guess. A little comfy. They are kind of comfy chairs, but... And then a little writing area. And this is just a big old ice machine because a lot of people don't have refrigerators in their trucks. So they got the ice machine. And there's a bathroom here, and there's one just on the other side of this door as well. So, I mean, that's kind of nice. And they're usually pretty clean. And then there's another... That's the office for the warehouse itself, and there's a bathroom in there, too. All right, I got my stuff out of that truck over there, okay. So it's ready to go. And I'm just waiting on breakdown. They're going to come change out those 2 tires, or at least one of them. One's got a flat spot on it as big as my hand. Really? And all the way through the metal. I mean, all the way to metal. I'm like, I'm not driving that. And the other one was down to 10 pounds of pressure. 10 pounds. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what? Most of these, well, with it being frozen and stuff too, but most of these stops we got to get into, you end up having to rocker that thing in, so it's constantly being drugged, because of the way they got them set up. But
well, if you pull that in a yard somewhere, you could get blamed for that tire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm like, I'm not playing with it. I'm like, you guys come take care of it. Yep. Yep. That's one of the yard dogs. There's 2 of them here that are pretty nice to me. Other people say that one's a grumpy Gus, but I'm like, I've never had any issue with them. And then there's another guy that works weekends that I like. It kind of looks like him, but his beard's a little bit whiter. But yeah, he's always, if he sees me sitting around, he's like, what you waiting for? Where's your trailer? Where's it at? I'll go get it. He doesn't like to see any of the drivers waiting, so that's kind of nice. Let's see, who else is there? Hey, Ken. Hey, happy birthday, kiddo. Did you have a good birthday? 2 stores opening within a mile of each other. Yep. Yes, you can hear me. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Hey, when you my Nick of the world, give me a call. Oh, yeah, Kathy. They've been running me pretty hard. I think the only time I'm going to have off right now is Thanksgiving and the day before Thanksgiving. He's already got me on another load going down to Kentucky. So when I come back from this, I'm going to have one day off on Sunday, providing I get all this done when I'm supposed to. I'll have Sunday off. See this? See this right here? See those trailers? See how they're dragging? Yeah. That's a locked up tire. That's what gives it a flat spot. I'm not saying these guys did it. That's not necessarily the case. The things freeze up if they don't empty the tanks and stuff, and they don't do what they're supposed to whenever it's cold like this. I mean, shit like that happens. Tires freeze up in the winter. But they're supposed to check to make sure they're not dragging. See, again, some more. See? Gotta watch for stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, so, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying already. The sun's already starting to go down. The cold air is starting to chill up. Hey, Tom. So Tom, I'm gonna catch you up, kiddo. That's what's going on. I got to the DC. I got here at a decent time. My trailer was still in the dock. One of the yard dogs was nice enough to pull it out for me, set it up right next to where I was waiting. I hooked up, got the air going to it, and then I went to go do my inspection on it. Yeah, I found a flat tire, and I mean flat, 10 pounds of pressure, 10 pounds. I put air in it using the air hose they give us on the truck, hooked it up to the trailer glad hand, and then it puts air hose, puts air. So I aired up air up that tire to 80. Now, that wasn't an easy feat. It sounds easy enough, and it should have been, except that the temperature right now is at a degrees that the trailer or the truck is not staying running constantly. It's shutting down. The idle is shutting down on the damn thing. So I had to keep going back up and restarting it. Then they tried to take away my empty trailer that still had my rollers and stuff on it, because I hadn't gotten over to take care of that. But I went ahead and finished my inspection on it as I was letting that thing air up, and I looked over at the tire next to it, and it's got a flat spot as big and wide as my hand. I'm talking 8 inches across. That is all the way down to the wires. I mean, it's down to the metal. The metal treads are showing through. So I'm like, nope, not taking responsibility for that. It's not happening. Not in a million damn years. So, called the shop. And the shop is sending Eds, the same people that rescued me the other day from when I got stuck in the mud. And Eds is going to come over, and Eds is going to supposedly change out this tire. Maybe. We don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's going on. So, they said it could be anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. That was at, my original call was at 3:30. They didn't actually get anything done until almost 4. So, I've got 9 hours left on my clock. Oh man, let's check that out. That one's really loaded to the back. Could they shove one more box in there? Holy crap! I bet you, would you even weigh out? Are you even gonna weigh out like that? Jesus. And it's already fallen down on you, so that's insane. I've had some shoved in there good, but not to that degree. Holy cow.
There's no room for even one.
No, what are you even going to do with that? You can't even stand them on end. There's not even enough to put. Wow. See what I mean by these things being loaded? This is insane. Mine's not nearly that bad. I had room for rollers and my blue crates. Floor to ceiling though, boy. Floor to ceiling, they don't mess around. Jeez.
Well, it should be fun.
I don't even know what to tell you, hon. I'm like, I'd help you, but I'm not even sure what to tell you. Like I said, even if you put them on end, well, 1, 2, you might be able to get 6. Oh my gosh.
We're just gonna have to cram them and slam the doors.
Oh, wow. Just leave these in the parking lot. Be like, I don't know what happened to them.
Literally, we're gonna figure something out. Maybe I can get them back up top. Oh. I think this is only 3 spots.
I've got 4 tomorrow. That's the first time I've ever had 4.
4 was terrible.
They've got.
It drug the day out.
They
so
get.
long.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got like 800. One's got like 500. One's got 800, and the other 2 have about 1,000 each. So yeah, I got like 4,000 pieces altogether, which is my normal, but it's usually two stops.
Yeah, we had 4 stops last Thursday, and our second and third stop ended up being like the next day. It was supposed to be a drive day.
Yeah.
Because it took so long. The first 2.
Yeah. I've had two that I've come up on, and they're like, we can't take you. Just you'll have to come tomorrow or reschedule. I'm like, that's fine. I'll come tomorrow. They pay me all the same, but this last one that they told me to come back, it was a new store. They already had 3 trucks there waiting when I got there. I go, how did they schedule 4 trucks for you today? That's insane. She goes, I don't know, but you got to go. And I'm like, I get it. So yeah, I ended up coming back the next morning, and they had no idea I had 3,000 pieces for them. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, honey, I got 3,000 pieces for you. I was there about a part of 5 hours.
Yeah.
gosh. I don't even know what to tell you.
They left enough room at the bottom for the rollers.
Sort of. I mean, what are you going to do? Well, maybe if we could put a couple of the things up in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe we'll try to cram some stuff up top. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to reach up top. But you can fit a few, that and that up there, maybe. All right, guys. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can help her with this. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Love ya.